Almost didn't recognize him with the new haircut. This, of course, is the man, the myth, the legend, Trey Miles, joining us on the Sports Desk.
After today, 13 races down, 13 races to go. Last year, Philly was a top seed in the NFC. When the Wizards drafted John Wall with the first overall pick in 2010, I don't envision they saw him suiting up for another team 10 years later.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking sports. Trayvon Miles on the desk with me. And finally, at our final Bayside football preview, I know you got to be kind of excited.
Yeah, I got chills when you said that. It's been nearly a month in the making, but the tour is finally done. And a place that's near and dear to my heart, my alma mater, of course, right here in Salisbury. The Y-High football team is like any other in the conference, just chomping at the bit to play football again. Coming off a 4-5 year in which they just missed the postseason, bar none, there's no one more anxious to get going than the Tribe. The Y-High football program enters year 2 of the Isaiah Taylor experience in unnormal circumstances. Although the pandemic made things look bleak, the Tribe stayed ready. So when it was announced the season was a go, the seniors were elated, to say the least.
And it's like the gods rained down on us. We were so happy. I was just looking over to my friend. I was like, yo, football's back. And it was like, what? I said, football's back. We got practice February 13th. Everybody just flew up. We were just screaming, man. I was calling everybody. Shiles knows that in times like these, you can never be too sure about when your last opportunity may be. So that's how the Tribe will fight this season. 2 months ago, we didn't know if you were going to play football at all. So now, when you play football, you step on that field, it may be your last shot. You don't know when this jump going in. So you got to go 100 miles per hour every play and play like it's your last ride, because you don't know. With this COVID stuff, it's unpredictable. It may be your last ride. Although slight adjustments have had to be made, the team has good things brewing and hopes to go all out in 2021. So our coaches did a really good job, like Coach Taylor, Coach Davis. Coach, they keep up with us every week, make sure that we're happy and healthy. We got make sure we're eating right, make sure we're exercising, make sure we're going to run. And especially since we're playing in a different climate, it's definitely colder than it would be in the fall. But we had to get acclimated to the weather. We're going to make our mark, and we're going to go 100 miles per hour every play, because that's all we got. Let's go! Game of the night in the NBA last night. The Sixers hosting the Jazz in a battle of the top team in the East versus the top team in the West. And Donovan Mitchell, well, he had a very interesting game. He got the layup to go there. The Jazz lead early. And you know, Utah is among the leaders in three-point shooting in the entire league. So they led by 9 points at halftime. Now fast forward to the fourth quarter, and Joel Embiid went wild. A big slam here to cut it to 1. And then with 8 seconds left, I should say, down 3, he's going to step behind the three-point line and drill a three-pointer with a hand in his face to send us to overtime. Amazing shot right there by the process. When we got to OT, Tobias Harris came alive. Mitchell would receive 2 late technicals and be ejected from the game. There you see Embiid cheering the referee on. Crazy ending, but the Sixers win it 131-123. Great win for Philly, headed into the All-Star break. And Jordan, they get a week off now to head into the All-Star break and to relax if you're not playing in the All-Star game, kind of get their feet up under them again, and then go back at it and try to win the East in the second half of the season. So it's going to be very interesting stuff.
So a week of vacation and then back.
Yes. Except for the stars on the team, but everyone else has a week vacation, which I'm sure they're very happy about.
I always learn more when I talk to you about this. I need to be in the sports team.
Come on. Come on.
All right, well, that does it for sports.
Absolutely incredible story.
Yeah, it says a lot about his work ethic. It says a lot about what the high school process is like. It's not where you start, right? It's where you finish.
Exactly.
Christian is a primary left tackle. He's one of the only ones in the draft. So when you are a position of that importance, there are not many teams in the league that don't need that right now. To watch out for the Ravens, who are picking later on in the first round twice, watching for the Washington football team, who will pick at number 19, watching for your Philadelphia Eagles. All right, Christian, number 23. We sat around a little bit, we waited, but your time came. Give me the emotion of just getting to this moment and being here.
Man, it's all the hard work, and it's everything I've been through. My journey wasn't original journey like how everyone else was. 2-star kid coming out of PG County.
What's going to be your first purchase?
Something from mom and dad. I already got a new car. Pops got me a new car, so something for the parents.
Something for the parents. Classic. Congratulations, my man. Trayvon Miles here live at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Delaware State University, where for the first time in series history, the Route 1 rivalry will be played here in Dover. Now, Delaware State and Delaware are very familiar opponents. DSU comes into this matchup 0-9. Can their fortunes change tonight? We'll see at 6 p.m. Kent looks improved this year as well. Brian Aiken told us in our previews that Kent was moving to the spread. They put up 35 points, and they rarely did that in all of 2019. Got to talk about Cambridge, right? They're a well-oiled machine. They never get a lot of pub. Maybe that's our fault, as I always say, and they're a solid team year in and year out.